Welcome to another episode of the 8th Hour, where we discuss cannabis and the culture surrounding it. I'm your host, Nick, and today I'm joined by Cris, Will, and Sitt. Today, we talk about hash being cut with actual human shit, celebrity collabs with Canopy Growth, and how the U.S. is looking to completely wreck cannabis as we know it. This is the 8th Hour.
What up? Yo, dude. It's good to be back, man.
Yeah.
We've been out of the game for 3 weeks now, almost, right?
Yeah, everybody's been taking trips all over the place, it seems like, in the team. Getting stuff done.
How was your trip, Cris?
Yeah, so I went to Thailand, to Cambodia, and to Saigon.
To the jungle, Asian.
To the jungle, dude. Yeah. It was cool. It was just super hot out there.
And humid.
Humid, yeah. The best place in terms of weather would be Saigon. That's just because, they were by the beach everywhere.
Oh, okay.
But Thailand was cool. Cambodia was super hot because Cambodia is hella inland.
Wasn't it all? It's all relatively hot, right? Those three.
Right,
places?
yeah, very hot. I think it was getting around the 105 out there.
Fuck, dude.
36 C, I think. 36 C to 42 C.
Jesus, we thought it was hot out here, dude.
We used to cook eggs on the floor in Thailand.
It was like 90. Yeah, you can do that?
Yeah, you can crack the
Holy
egg on the floor.
shit. That's like summertime out here, when it's really bad, right? 110, 115 and shit.
Yeah.
What was your highlight of each destination? So you went to Saigon.
No,
Vietnam.
hold on. What was your staying duration on each country?
So I went to Thailand for about 5 days.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
And that was cool. We stayed at this
nice.
this hotel. I forgot what it's called.
1 and 10?
But it's this high-rise condominium thing.
Shit. Condominium.
Wait, is it Airbnb?
It was an Airbnb.
Oh, sick.
Yeah.
Nice.
It was freaking.
That's what you got to do in Asia now.
Airbnb?
Just Airbnb it, dude. It's deals way better than.
Because you can move around.
It was super
It was
cheap. I think
hotel.
it was $50 or $60 a day.
Yeah, you just gotta watch out. There's no the fucking. I've been hearing stories about Airbnbs and shit, like creepers and shit.
Yeah.
Putting cameras in their rooms and
Yeah.
bathrooms and
Ooh,
shit. Like that.
hell no.
That's the first thing I checked every time I got into a new place, dude.
You should just troll them, dude, because then they probably want to see girls. So just put your fucking dick in front of them. hey. That's the first thing you want to do. They'll be like, "Fuck, I'm turning this off, dude." Then you don't have to worry about shit for the rest of your trip.
Yeah. And then but Cambodia I stayed 4 days, and in Vietnam it was about 3 days.
Sick,
the interesting thing about my whole trip, I think, was when I went to Thailand, I started because they're having an election pretty soon.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And I just started seeing all these posters on the side of the roads where it's candidates for the election.
Wait, what kind of election is this? Not presidential, right?
No,
Just
we don't have president for
like,
Thailand. We have a prime minister.
okay. So it's
Yeah.
UK kind of.
Yeah.
Europe.
Yeah.
So and then you have to vote for the parliament or some shit.
Yeah, and I think they're voting on the next police chief as well.
Oh
too,
shit. Okay.
'cause I was seeing a bunch of that, and I guess a bunch of legislation that they're also looking to vote on. So one of those legislations that I saw it just caught my eye, driving by, and I saw this poster with the cannabis plant on it.
And it's
Sick,
green.
oh, shit.
Yeah, and then I took a picture, and then the first thing I did was send it to Sitt. I was like, "Yo, can you
That's so
translate?"
Dude, that's a reference back to our podcast, Weed in Asia podcast.
Yeah.
Exactly. Episode 2, I think.
Sick,
Yep.
dude.
Yeah, so it's interesting because I guess they're trying to vote on passing cannabis as a recreational thing, for allowing farming, allowing it
That's fucking dope.
That was
consumption.
fast.
Yeah.
Oh, what they said
Super
about
fast.
that? They said if the Thai farmers really wanted to fucking farm. Wait, didn't you tell me about this? Instead of making $200, they can make $6,000 if they fucking do
easy.
weed.
It will bring up the economy really,
boost.
really well.
And you know how the economy from Thailand is mostly tourism, right? Think about all the people who already go to Thailand for fun plus weed.
Exactly.
It'll be an economic boom over there.
The
And
thing
they
is,
have-
the election has a big effect on it because each candidate will promise something, right? Let's say, hey, if you pick me,
yeah, of course.
I'll build roads. And one of the strongest one would be hey, if you get picked, we will try.
Do you
to
know
look
what's
into
going on with that
legalizing.
right now? Who's leading and shit?
Results will come in, I think, in a couple weeks.
But you know how when it's voting season, they know who's in the lead, who has ahead of the polls and
It's
shit.
pretty rigged.
Oh fuck.
There was a big news about because Thai citizens can actually vote from U.S. too.
Oh shit.
So
that's dope.
the results from New Zealand were all rigged. When they opened it, it looked like every single envelope were already open.
Oh, fucking
So
rigged
it's
elections.
pretty corrupt, but
Sounds
it's still
something
corrupted in a
yeah.
way. But hopefully, we pick somebody that's better than.
I mean,
the
is the
last.
guy who's winning vouching like advocate for weed though in Thailand?
I
think
that
that's-
I don't know.
Okay.
I mean, you wouldn't
I
see
hope
that
so,
bill,
right? Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
in the pipeline if nobody was.
But like, if
for
Chris,
it.
if
Yeah.
Chris noticed it in the country, it's
Yeah.
a big thing. You know,
That'd
what I
be
mean,
sick,
if
dude.
everywhere you go, you see signs.
Yeah.
Did you eat like all the street food and shit?
Oh hell yeah, dude.
So good, huh? Fucking jealous.
A bunch of skewers. I don't even know what they're called. I just ate them. You know.
I think when you were in Thailand over here, we literally ate Thai food like 4 days in a row. We're like,
Yeah.
fuck, dude.
Yeah.
We're every day we're just Thai food, man.
So
What
half
about-
of us order Thai food, right? And we're
Mhm.
like, all right, we're good. And
No,
an
no,
hour
but-
later, we're like, what are we getting? Thai
No,
food.
Yeah, the half ordered Thai food, and then I was like, you know what? I'm not that hungry, dude. I don't want it. And then we ended up all getting Thai food at the end. I was like,
Nice. That's funny.
that's dope for Thailand. Anything else? Like, did you see like the red light district and shit walking by?
Fuck. Okay. The funny thing, we were walking around in Ho Chi Minh, in the like the downtown area, and
Oh,
then I
Vietnam,
guess
okay.
there's this like street called the Walking Street. That's what they call it.
Ooh.
And this
already know
street
what
is
this
just
is.
like kind of like downtown Fullerton here, where it's just filled with pubs and bars.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Right. So you're walking around, and I started noticing that there's like groups of girls hanging out at the front doors of each pub.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
And I
Okay.
was like, wait a second. These can't be girls like working like that are just here to hang out, because they're outside and there's room inside,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know. And so I started wondering. And
Did you go investigate further?
Yeah. I go inside one of them, and then the first thing they do is like one of them gets up from the table outside, and
Yeah.
then they follow me inside.
Oh, hell
shit.
yeah.
Right, and then so I guess they're kind of like waitresses.
That's like
they'll help you.
hostesses.
They'll
Yeah.
help you order.
Yeah, yeah.
you
Little
know,
hostesses.
but if you're there for, I guess, more fun, then they'll help you with that
if you
too.
want that good time, I'll help you with
Fuck.
that.
Crazy.
They're gonna give you some happy hour.
It was crazy, dude, because like it's like hot. It's like
Yeah, how do you work
like
that?
nobody is really dressed up except these girls. They're
Yeah,
in
for
dresses.
sure, dude. For sure,
You
yeah.
know, dresses like red dress, blue dress, like bright. and, like,
Ooh.
That's
Oh,
all
damn.
dope.
trying
Okay.
to get attention, you know.
Yeah,
So I thought that was pretty crazy because I wasn't expecting it.
for sure.
I was just walking past it and I was like, wait a second.
Tell us about Cambodia, because I've always wondered. I've never like been or shit, or I've never heard like my friends gone to Cambodia, so I'm just curious.
Cambodia is like super different in comparison to like Thailand and Vietnam or Ho Chi Minh,
Uh-huh.
because like Thailand and Vietnam, they're very like their economy is like pretty big now.
More
and
developed.
yeah, there's like buildings left and
Okay,
right.
okay.
You know, Cambodia, like the tallest building I saw is probably like 10
So
stories.
it's still in
Oh,
development,
shit.
like more
Okay.
rural, right? Kind of.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, the place I went to is called Siem Reap, and that's the province out there in Cambodia, and that's where a bunch of the temples are.
You see Angkor?
Angkor Wat. I
Sick.
went to see
Nice.
Angkor Wat, Bayon Temple.
Did you go Airbnb in Cambodia too?
Everything.
How was that? How was that Airbnb? in
The
Cambodia?
Airbnb in Cambodia
Look.
it's crazy. Okay, so you go into this like street, and then it's just this dirt road, and it's like hella bumpy. You can only fit like one car at a time on this street,
Oh shit.
right?
Okay.
And then you go in
Damn.
to this neighborhood for like 10 minutes. You're just like bumpy, and then you get to this house called like the Landmark Villa, and it's like 12-foot walls on the outside with like barbed wire around it.
Damn.
Oh shit.
Right,
scary.
and then you walk in,
like a
and it's like the
prison.
nicest thing ever. It's like a mansion inside
Damn.
the walls.
Okay, so there are
Damn.
probably a lot of people that maybe there's a lot of break-ins, so they make
Yeah.
it like janky on the
Yeah.
outside and nice
Yeah.
on the inside. That's cool though.
No, it's crazy because like everything else around that house was like tin shacks, you know, like houses that are built by hand, like
yeah.
Oh
by
shit.
like
Wait, how did you
one
get around,
family.
though?
Crazy.
A lot of tuk-tuks. That's like the motorcycle with the wagon in the back.
Mm.
Did you have a guide, or you just like, you guys just went like?
Actually, for Cambodia, we had one of my friends' uncle show us around
Oh, sick. Damn.
through and then we rented a van, and then they drove us around to like the temples and stuff.
So it's good vibes. If you're like into the scenic shit, right?
Yeah.
If you want that city poppin' life, I guess go to Vietnam or Thailand, kind of.
Mhm. Thailand for sure if you
Yeah.
want city,
Oh, everyone knows about Thailand. So
I
but
love Thailand.
Cambodia if you're trying to like just be around nature, be
Yeah.
around like do sightseeing.
I mean,
Pretty fun, dude. Like out of all the countries, my favorite overall is Cambodia.
Damn.
And then my favorite food was in Thailand.
Thailand, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
of course. I just
That
want to
shit
go.
looked
I want to go to
crazy.
Thailand so bad to eat, dude.
And I think it's just me,
Next
but
trip.
I could have done without without Ho Chi Minh because I was just so tired by that by the end of
Yeah,
that,
that's right.
by the end of Cambodia.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't really get to enjoy Vietnam all
I
that
would've been
well.
down, dude. Vietnamese
Damn.
food.
Let's go the end of this year.
No, I want to, or like Japan or something. Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if you guys saw Chris's stories on IG of like the walking through the markets and shit. But
Yeah.
that
Fucking
stuff
dope. With
so
the 360
dope.
camera. Yeah,
Mhm.
sick. Put some footage
Yeah,
on there.
The food looks so good.
Put some of Chris's footage on this thing.
We could probably flash some photos of
Yeah,
like
it's
the
fucking
temples
sick,
and
dude. Yeah,
videos.
let everyone know. I
They're
don't
freaking
think.
sick.
Yeah, because people don't really know about like Cambodia. I feel like
Yeah.
maybe more. It's up and coming. Because like, there's way more people go on trips way more.
The
now compared
coolest
back
thing
then.
about Cambodia though is that they accepted the US dollar. Like I didn't
Oh,
have to
shit.
change anything.
Sick.
That's sweet.
I was just paying I was just buying t-shirts for like $1.
People would be down for sure, dude. They probably even scammed you. Just like, oh, it's $1. Hell yeah, I'm getting $1 for this shirt. It's probably not even $1. It's probably like 50 cents.
Yeah.
Yeah, but everything's cheap out there, right? If you go
Super
to like
cheap.
Southeast Asia, it's just cheap, dude. It's affordable, man.
Yeah.
Gotta make a trip out there.
It
Nick.
was like by the time I got to Vietnam, I think Vietnam was like the hardest to spend $100 in. Just like
everything's fucking cheap.
their one US dollar equals to 22,000 dongs, and that's the
Damn,
Vietnamese
dude.
money.
Right.
Dongs.
That's what they call it,
Yeah.
dongs.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Them dongs.
So $1 equals 22,000. I went to go exchange $100, and they gave me 2.4 million dongs.
Damn, millionaire,
Oh,
dude. You're a
shit.
millionaire in Vietnam, man.
I was just like stacked.
Millionaire,
Like my
dude.
wallet was fat for no reason.
You just gotta have one of those
Holy-
bands, dude. You know the bands.
Yeah,
Just
dude.
have a band.
But that was crazy.
That's dope.
For
Worth
sure.
it, man. It's worth it. Just
Yeah.
plane tickets alone is a little, you know.
But I've never had trouble like spending $100 before until Vietnam.
Sick.
And then like if
Super
you're
sick.
in Korea and Japan, $100 goes real quick.
Yeah,
like
2
30
meals.
minutes. Like what what happened to $100? And then Vietnam's like a month of spending, dude. It's
Dude.
crazy. Yeah, we gotta go for sure, man.
But yeah, I mean, my trip was pretty cool. But how about you guys? What happened here
Dude,
during
man.
like the past 2 weeks?
While you were gone, there was this it was funny as fuck, dude. So we're working, right? So for those who don't know, background, our new office here, I guess it used to be a dispensary, the previous owner, because it's a big building, but I didn't know it was a dispensary, but we're all working, right? It was like Thursday afternoon, almost time to leave, and then we hear this like arguing. We're like, what the fuck? So then like one of our coworkers went, Elvis, and then he was like, so apparently this crackhead came in.
Okay.
This crackhead came in, and we're like, oh, because a lot of people have been coming in just looking for weed, and we're like, no,
Yeah.
please leave. But this guy came in immediately, 0 to 100, just fucking pissed off, like,
Yeah.
what the fuck do you guys do? He just barged in the door because someone, you know how we have that lock, so
Yeah.
so we had a guest come in, and then that guy just snuck through the door,
Oh shit.
snuck
okay.
through the door, and then started fucking yelling, and then we all went out there, and he's like, what the fuck is this? Let me buy some drugs, let me buy some weed. And we're like, we don't have any. This is not a dispensary, bro. This is like an office. Like,
Yeah,
it's a marketing
company.
office. And then he was just angry for no fucking reason. He was kind of like a cholo crackhead kind of thing.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And then he was like, what do you guys market then? And then we're like, oh, I forgot what happened. We didn't say anything, right? And
Yeah, we
he's
just said
like,
we do marketing here. We don't do anything else.
he's like, we market stuff. He's like, well, fuck you guys then. We're gonna get this shit fucking. I'm gonna get this place fucking shut down, right? And he was just screaming. We're just everyone was just like standing next to him, and then I was just in the back like dying of laughter because it was so fucking funny. His like the way he was saying it, and then as he was just like cussing out, and the more of us got closer, like, what the fuck are you gonna do, right? I think like some people got a little pissed off. So then he was like, all right. He started walking back and he was still talking shit, right? And then he looked at our pool table setup because we're moving stuff, and it was all set up all janky, and he was like, what kind of fucking setup is this? And I was fucking cracking up, dude. And then he left after that. And then we're just all looked at each other like, did he just fucking diss our pool table setup, dude? What the fuck was that, man?
In the middle of the argument, I stepped up a little bit
Mhm.
Yeah.
because he was a little close to one of our coworker.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So I just in case if he does something, I kind of wanted to protect my friend. You know.
Right.
He was like, "Who are you? Some kind of a captain? Are you the captain here?" I was like, I didn't understood what he said, right? So I was like, "What'd you say? What do you mean?" And he was like, what?
Yeah. He was just angry for no
Yeah,
reason.
I
Everyone
was
was
like, what
talking
the
to
hell?
him fucking nicely. Like, hey, man, dude, we don't have that. Like, can you just leave? Like,
Yeah.
please.
So he literally just came
He
in
just
hot.
came in here and started
Yeah.
fucking raging like, fuck this shit.
Yeah, he was like, veins popping.
And then when he
everything.
was leaving, we're scared he was gonna go bash our cars in the front. So then we all went outside just to watch him.
He drove into a parking lot.
Oh, you know what's funny? Didn't he have to move his car? He bitched us out, right, or something?
Yeah.
He was like, "Who the fuck parked here, man? I need to move my car." I was like, "What the fuck, dude? Why are you so
And then he
angry,
moved,
man?"
and then he went to the next parking lot and just parked there for a little bit.
Yeah.
I
So
was like, what the hell?
if you guys ever want to lease a new space, just make sure if it was a dispensary before, make sure you got some good ass locks, man.
Make sure no one died before.
After that, okay, we've been getting we get crackheads here and there, but never this extreme, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So then now we have that ring on the door. Shout out to Ring, the fucking camera
Oh,
doorbell.
nice,
Yeah,
nice.
Yeah.
that was fucking crazy though. It was just hilarious, man. Because I don't think it was so funny to the point where I wasn't scared. Because it was like he wasn't. You can tell he wasn't really gonna do shit, right?
Uh-huh.
So I was like, I wasn't even worried. So he was just letting him. I was just letting him run his mouth, and it was just the funniest shit ever.
He just felt stupid,
Yeah.
probably.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
of course.
like, bro. Like if we started getting crazy with you, fine, get crazy. You know, that's understandable. But he was just screaming while we're just like talking like this.
Mhm.
I was just like, dude, like
Yeah.
Christmas style, man. And it was funny the day Napa's not here, and then Napa's like
right.
our security. He was like, "You should have fucking like our homie that does like security and shit." So he was like, "You guys should just kick this ass." I was like, "No, dude, it was just too fucking funny, man."
Damn,
Yeah,
that's
he looked at the
crazy.
pool table and was
Super
like,
crazy.
what kind of setup is this?
Yeah, I was just dying. Dude. I
I
was
was
cracking
like,
up so
wow.
hard, dude. I don't think anyone heard it till I was like, we like all talked about it afterwards, and then yeah, we just.
Damn, he was so mad. He started.
He
dissing
just
the
didn't
pool
know
table.
what to like. He was just looking around trying to find shit.
Yeah, but there's nothing.
What
like,
the fuck can I
it's
talk
empty.
shit about? Yeah, there's like literally like, what are you gonna take our printers and shit? Like, go ahead, bro. Like the fuck.
Damn.
So, but we're just worried about him coming back.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not like we can't like we're scared of him, but we just don't want like
Yeah,
Trouble.
we definitely got to keep an eye on the
Yeah, we don't
the
want any
parking lot
trouble,
for a
you know?
while.
yeah. But
See if
that's
anybody's
LA though,
stuck.
you know.
Yeah.
R.I.P. It's like people be coming to your business like just fucking. You don't know who the fuck is gonna come to your business, man.
Yeah.
True. Yeah.
Nipsey Hussle, R.I.P. Man.
Rest in peace.
Fuck,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
That's
So
why
if
you gotta worry, man. This shit, random people coming through. But
make sure
Yeah.
you do your research on wherever you guys are leasing. If you're leasing a spot.
Nipsey Hussle,
For
dude.
real.
Were you still in Thailand when the Nipsey Hussle shooting, or you're back?
When did that happen? Like
That happened
was
on
last
Sunday.
week, right?
Sunday.
Sunday. Oh, Sunday.
days
Sunday.
I was in the plane on the way back
yeah,
here
dude.
when that
It
happened.
was fucking crazy, man.
I was in J-Town and everybody was looking at their phone like, oh my God. And I was like, what happened?
It seems like it's like the people who are doing good for the community and shit, like they
Yeah.
get the shit end of the stick, man. He was like one of the few rappers that's helping out his
Yeah,
His
he was
hood.
coming up too.
starting businesses there, helping people like trying to get better with their lives, and bam, dude, just an argument like that just got crazy, dude.
Damn.
Yeah. It's that quick though. man.
But then it's pretty crazy. It was good to see like the whole city, like everybody, like come through to support, like show their
Yeah.
support, and like
Yeah.
go to the candlelight. Did you see the video of the They did a memorial at the spot,
Yeah, I did
so
see
they
that.
meet up, and there was like a fucking. Apparently there was gunshots going off, and then everyone started scrambling, dude. It's
What?
like,
I didn't
a
hear about
shit
that
ton
shit,
of people
dude.
started booking.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was real gunshots, but I just saw the video. Like apparently there was a gunshot, and then like everyone just it was like
See,
crazy
even
shit,
like
dude.
after the shooting, like. you
No,
know what I
but do
mean?
you remember who was the rapper that like died before before Nipsey, and then like XXX, right?
X?
Triple X?
Yeah.
Temptations? Yeah.
You remember like those people that come like this doing disrespectful shit? I fucking hate those people. Like
Yeah.
when you're
seriously.
doing like a memorial thing, there's always those fucking haters that come through and like.
There's always
Yeah.
that one bad apple,
Mhm.
Yep.
you know. But
But you know,
a lot of rappers dies recently too, you know, Mac Miller.
Mhm.
I mean, we're so like immune to that shit now. Like, that is not right.
It's just sad to see somebody good go. Though, you
No,
know
it's just
what I
like people don't feel the way people used to feel when someone like crazy shootings and
Right.
shit happens. Yeah, but we're getting fucking off topic, dude.
And well, I mean, speaking of crackheads, I really want to get into this topic about the poo poo weed, dude.
Oh yeah,
All right.
the doo doo
Alright.
particles in the weed. Let's
Oh,
break
yeah.
it down, dude.
particles. Okay.
So apparently in it was like Madrid, Spain, right?
Yeah.
They've been testing the weed there. It's flour, right? I believe it was flour.
Well, it was a couple things. It was
Like multiple
flour
things.
and resin.
Yeah, flour and resin were the main things they tested, and the numbers they came out that had like poo poo doo doo particles, like human feces, like E. coli, little traces of E. coli and shit like that.
Yep.
Mhm.
88% of the weed that they tested and resin had doo doo particles.
What the fuck?
They
What
tested,
the fuck is going on over there,
They
dude?
tested 90 samples too.
Yeah.
Oh
So
my God.
Do they know what type
88.
of doo doo?
Are they? It's human doo doo, right? It's pretty sure. I'm
So
pretty sure.
when I
it's-
was reading the article in the first place, I thought it was just like okay, maybe the fertilizers they uses maybe have to do with it.
Mhm.
But
Like-
after I spoke with like Will and Nick, they were saying like even like the resin were actually rolled in doo doo.
Yeah, like the
Ugh.
resin balls, like the hash
Because
balls.
it
were,
already
like,
looks kind of
partially
like that
doo-doo.
already, and then they could just like
I'm just trying to figure
So-
out like, okay, are they growing outdoors and someone's just shitting in their fucking garden, or is that
so.
what's
It's two
happening?
things, right? Like
cutting it,
whether
man.
they're trying to cut it and make more money.
But you don't cut it with doo doo though.
You gotta
The fuck?
cut
Apparently they
it.
do.
You don't cut it with fucking human shit.
But,
It's gotta
dude-
be like it's either they're
Least
whatever,
expected though.
wherever they're growing it, it's gotta be fucking dirty. Dude, 88%, bro. That's
Yeah,
fucking huge,
right.
man.
Yeah.
Or they just don't know how to grow out.
Like, you think they're growing it next to like a cow farm or some shit?
Or they just shit in
Maybe.
where they grow.
It's possible. Because
Right.
okay, we know they can grow weed. Because like you remember I've been seeing. Didn't last week all those weed influencers like
Oh, they're all in.
they're
Spain.
all in Spain and
Yeah.
Amsterdam and shit. So they know how to
Yeah.
do weed. So I'm just like, I wonder how the news is like. Is this affecting the culture in Spain right now? Like, dude, watch out for weed right now. There's fucking doo doo particles everywhere,
It
man.
has to be
I
because
know.
it's a huge culture for weed, dude. Like Spain has had legal weed for
It's like
a
the
lot
Chipotle
longer.
incident,
Oh my
but
god.
for
Yeah.
weed.
Yeah,
And they're
Fuck
saying
no, man.
80%.
88
88%.
88%.
tested samples.
That's
So I don't know if
That's
someone's
almost the whole entire
what if
thing.
someone's trolling, dude, and they're just like they have fucking doo doo on their hands, and when they're testing, and they're just like, oh fuck, why's every sample got
no.
fucking shit? Like they forgot to wipe their ass or some shit. I don't
Dude,
know, man.
I'm sure it's
Because
mixed.
how the fuck is this possible, dude? 88% is insane, dude.
yeah,
It's-
that's significant amount.
And it's not like it's like pesticides, all that shit. It's fucking human shit particles.
Right.
All of
So
the
I don't
samples they
understand that.
tested were from street dealers. So it's fair to assume that like most of this stuff is just coming from people that are unlicensed.
Like
They-
backyard grown.
I can see
Right,
those
right.
guys coming up. Hey, you want that fire ass shit right now? Literally, it's the fire shit, dude.
Real,
Doo doo
dude.
particles everywhere, man.
Oh hell
I
no,
got that
dude.
new shit. You know what I'm saying?
That
Yeah.
brings a whole new definition to
Yeah.
the term stank.
And then you can't call them out. Hey, I did warn you, it's that new shit, right? Then you can't get called out for fucking this false advertising and all that
That new
bullshit.
shit.
Dude, that's fucked, man. Imagine just going to a dispensary and then you're just like, you don't even know until you get E. coli poisoning.
yeah.
And then you're just going to, out here, if it happens, you're just going to blame Chipotle. Was it the fucking Chipotle I ate? Fuck, did they give me E. coli again, man? Fuck, dude.
How could you not smell it? How could you not like know?
I don't think you can smell the E. coli, like little traces of, I think it's little traces of it. It's
Yeah.
not like it's like a shit stain on the fucking
Just
weed.
a
Like you take out nug. Did someone shit on my weed, dude?
We got a new strain. It's called
like-
a shit stain.
It's a chocolate dip. Yeah, it's a shit stain OG.
Well,
Yeah,
they did say it's
but-
not suitable for consumption, so I assume the amount of,
Yeah, it was a
fecal
lot.
matter is significant enough.
That's
Yeah.
what
I'm-
I thought. Yeah.
Because I think the amount of, say we eat vegetables, fruits and vegetables, right? There's like an okay amount
Right.
to have.
There's a tolerance.
So we're still eating doo-doo particles, but just not on this scale of doo-doo particles. Dude.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm going to get everyone to start saying doo-doo particles
you cook
after
it.
this podcast. Huh?
With food, you cook that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So at least it gets passed through like a different type of
Yeah.
temperature.
You just can't eat it raw. E. coli is
Yeah.
because from the lettuce and shit. People eating salads and shit.
Yeah. So
This is why you don't eat salad. Just
man,
eat
that
meat.
So what do you guys think? Is they cutting it? They did it on purpose.
I don't think it's on purpose.
It
I
wasn't
just
on
think
purpose.
street. I just think neglect.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Negligence.
You
Like,
think
know
you
what
think
I'm saying?
so?
It's
just
it's
pe-
just lack of attention, I guess.
Maybe laziness and not doing all the processes correctly.
Oh, what do you think, Nick?
The hash samples, I think there could be a small percentage of people that are cutting it because they're stupid and they're not used to being in this game. So maybe they're just like, oh man, I'm gonna pull one over on these people real quick.
I'm
Okay,
just curious. What
possible.
are they cutting it with that has
Possible.
doo doo?
Shit.
Straight up shit.
But
dude.
how does that even work? You can't cut.
You take a shit. You fucking
no,
mix it.
no.
Roll
That's
it
not
into a
cutting
ball.
it though, because you know when you cut Coke, you put like
Okay. Let's
it
break
has to
down.
look similar to it.
They
Oh
could
no, I
just be-
think it's for the hashish, right? Like
Yeah.
the,
Oh,
the-
for-
which
okay.
already looks like poo poo.
yeah,
so
like
I mean,
balled up,
okay.
balled up cannabis.
Got it.
rolling your shit
Ah.
into the
like okay, I can see that.
So how do you cut? Okay, let's say other types of drugs.
Baking
normally-
soda.
Baking soda.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
got baking soda.
Yeah, so it looks like fucking Coke, right? So
Yeah.
you can't tell. So that's why I don't really know how to cut those other drugs.
Yeah.
So
I've heard of laxatives too for cutting cocaine.
oh yeah, and then for
Oh,
I
That
think
sounds terrible, right?
super terrible.
MDMA they could put like 5-HTP and bullshit ass powders too. I think
Fuck, dude.
Yeah.
That sounds like a terrible
for
time.
mollies. Well, if they cut it with 5-HTP, it won't be a terrible time.
Okay, so
It'll
with
just
baking
be-
soda, that's on purpose. You want to increase the amount of portions.
Yeah.
I think I don't
Okay.
know all the really science that goes behind drug making, but you
Yeah,
know.
it's just weird how like
That's what I'm saying. I don't think it's cut. I just think it's bad, dirty facilities and just not doing everything properly.
It depends on where they sell it to, because like I know that at parties and shit like that, it even happens here. People, just because it's dark and it's loud and shit, they'll just hand somebody a baggie of like flour or whatever the hell, and they don't know until they get somewhere.
Wait,
to try
do you know why they tested it? Was it so they can get into a dispensary, or they're just testing it just to see what the fuck they have currently on the streets?
I think they heard rumors that this was going on, and so they started looking into the street dealers specifically, because like that's obviously where the most cause for concern is going to be at.
Sucks, man.
Damn.
Yeah, dude, it's pretty gnarly.
Go buy from dispensaries to people in Madrid right now, so you don't get that doo doo.
Do we know what their process is on how they make the hashish? Like, is it somebody just like rolling it with their hands?
The guy's like the dirtiest hands.
I'm not sure. There's some pretty like backyard kind of ways to make hash though. A lot of people just put it in their sock and they'll walk around on it all day.
Yeah, like Mickey Mouse it, dude. It could be so nasty.
That'll make it. Oh,
I think that's what's going on, dude.
Way.
It's just
they're just putting it in between their butt cracks and just walking around every day.
No. I'm thinking like this, like what they're just not washing their hands after they take their shit, and then they're going back into work.
But that cannot get 88%.
Yeah, it's 88. They got to be putting it in their pants. Maybe they're all snuggling it, like they carry it in their fucking like underwear, and then like when they take it out, just like this all. I don't know. I'm just throwing out scenarios that
88% is too high, bro.
Yeah,
I can't even figure out a reasonable excuse for why that happened.
If it was like 20%, maybe. But
so if you look at it that way, right? If you can't even figure out a way like how it could happen, it's probably
on purpose.
On purpose.
Someone tell us in the comments.
Yeah,
let us know why.
If you were the influencers who were in Spain, holler at us real quick.
Just tell us why.
If you have relatives in Spain, go ask them.
I don't know, man, but that sucks, man.
Yeah,
that's terrible.
They're in a shitty situation.
Oh,
pun intended, right?
Keep going. You got more shit puns? This is the time, bro. This is the time to use them right now.
That's true. We would never have this time again.
This is the shit right here.
Yeah. I guess they need to do better. I don't know. Fucking just throwing it out there, dude. All right.
You're surprisingly good at the
I've been waiting a long time to bring out the shit puns, dude. A long time. I got a lot more. I just can't think of them right now. My mind just went blank. Yeah. I hope Spain, Madrid will be praying for y'all. I hope your weed quality gets better.
Yeah. Seriously. That's a serious problem.
I hope they clean that shit up.
Go buy some from Canada.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or any of these other countries that are legalizing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So in a more positive international kind of story, I don't know if you guys heard about Seth Rogan and Martha Stewart and Snoop Dogg partnering up with Canopy Growth to start this new company well, actually it's two new companies, but Seth Rogan in particular, his is going to be Houseplant in Canada.
He just signed up, right?
Yeah.
I know Snoop was OG. He sold something to them.
Yeah. Snoop and Martha are like paired up to do some like edibles company and stuff like that. Yep. So a couple celebrity names popping up under this same kind of umbrella. But the thing that really interests me about the Seth Rogan situation is I guess they're supposed to be like pioneering 3 new strains of cannabis, which are supposed to be released as early as next month. They're going to do a sativa, an indica, and a hybrid.
Sativa.
And they're supposed to be selling them in, where was it?
Canada.
Well, not just Canada, in Colombia. Yeah, British Columbia. They're going to be selling them.
Yeah, Canada.
Colombia.
Yeah.
So
West basically
Coast,
all throughout
right?
Canada, though.
Yeah.
It's going to be Canada.
Okay.
Online as well. They'll also be doing online sales for some of the U.S.
Sick.
But the CBD stuff for the
CBD.
US.
Yeah.
So from the investment point of view, is it better in Canada? Is that why he's going to Canada for it?
I mean, he's Canadian.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And no, that makes
Well, Martha Stewart's not and Snoop is not, but I think they're just they have a huge corporate backing and shit.
Canada's moving a lot faster.
So Canada is the entire country is
legal.
Yeah, they're ahead of the game, dude. That's why.
Because if they were trying to start here, they would have to go through a bunch of loopholes.
Yeah, so you got and all the licensing bullshit that everyone's dealing with is too much work right now.
So probably much easier going through Canada.
Plus, they're already with an established group. That Canopy company is already big as fuck. So it's like, why
they're
not
already
just join
producers,
in?
you know. So
they're just putting their branding on it, dude. How sick would it be to smoke with Martha Stewart?
Oh,
dude,
that'd be sick.
That'd be so sick.
Snoop and Martha at the same time. Have you guys seen his like shows?
Oh, dude, his shows are so great.
Was it like cooking or like they're just cooking in with Snoop and Martha, right? There was like a few cooking.
Yeah, they did a cooking show, I think.
Fucking dope, dude. She's a legend. Martha Stewart's the hardest fucking celebrity ever, dude. She went to jail.
She did.
She got more street cred than most of these.
But she looks
people.
like
She went to jail for
legit
She
as
looks
fuck.
like
Yeah.
obstruction of
your
justice.
grandma that'll bake you some bomb ass cookies, but she'll fuck you up too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She got that. She smokes weed too. So it's the coolest grandma ever.
But she had a really dynamic change, a lot like the Mike Tyson thing we were talking about,
Yeah,
like from
yeah.
who she was 15, 20 years ago.
I think
to
they're
today.
friends
It's
too.
pretty nuts. Are they?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson and
I
Mark.
mean, all the
I don't-
advocates
I don't
get
doubt it.
together. You
yeah,
know?
dude. Yeah, for sure. Okay, let's break down some of the shit that's going down for.
So what about Houseplant?
Yes,
Talk about that.
the brand is called Houseplant.
And
Seth Rogan's
Canopy Growth.
Houseplant.
2 different brands, right?
Well, Canopy Growth is what
Is the
Seth
parent
Rogen.
company?
It's
Yeah.
the parent company.
Parent
yeah.
company.
Well, Houseplant themselves is obviously a new company, so there's
Yeah.
not too much to say about them. But
Yeah.
Canopy Growth is a leading producer of cannabis and cannabis products in Canada. So I assume they're probably a lot like MedMen is here right now. They just got a lot of money to play with, and they've built up a really good shop front. And the company, I guess, also is doing marketing agreements with other teams. So
Smart, dude.
they're just reaching out as far as they can and grabbing as much attention as they can.
When
at
you
one
got the
time.
resources, man,
This is
why
the way
not?
to do it.
You got
Amen.
This is the way to do it.
Hey, we're a marketing team. Hey Canopy. Holla.
Canopy's like, we just hired all the Fashion Nova people and
I know, right?
all the
Yeah, we
people.
got Snoop Dogg's marketing team. So
We have the real medmen
Yeah,
out here.
they got the professionals who do Pandage pages like over Miller. Like, hey, come with us. All right, we got 2,600.
What was that
What's up?
company that we talked about before for Firefest? Fuck Jerry. Fuck Bill.
Oh
Was it
yeah.
Fuck Jerry?
Fuck Jerry.
Fuck Jerry.
One of the
Is it Fuck
biggest
Jerry?
right now. Upcoming marketing company.
It is what it is. I mean,
Yeah.
did you hear that? Did you see that troll on April Fools, the Fire Festival too, dude? They
No.
made
Oh
it
my
so
God.
believable, man. I was
No
fucking,
way.
oh shit. I was like, there's no fucking way. It was like, fuck, I forgot who was headlining, but it seemed like it was hella believable, dude. They
Yeah,
did
it was
the
like-
ad, and it's like redemption or some shit like that. Like,
Redemption.
I was like, oh shit, dude. But
That's
I think
fucking
there's
funny.
there's like a couple more festivals coming out soon.
yeah.
Dope.
Yeah, man. So I mean, that's pretty much it for international stuff. But I mean, there's a lot happening internationally as opposed to here. Everything's still real slow here.
What's happening is companies are making moves that aren't necessarily in the weed industry, celebrities and companies.
Yeah.
Just like you guys hear about the creator of Jelly Bellies, right? Jelly Bellies? I think it's those jelly bean candies.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Those Jelly Bellies were like, they're making CBD versions, right? And they're getting really popular right now.
Yeah, they did a CBD infused.
Well,
version.
it's not Jelly Belly in particular. It's
yeah, you're right,
actually
you're right.
it's like Spectrum Confections, I think.
From the creators of Jelly
From
Belly.
the creator of Jelly Belly. Like he sold Jelly Belly back in the 80s or something like that, and now he's like got this new company that's doing CBD jelly beans, but they're like the same flavors. So I don't really know how he gets away
People,
with that. But
I think it's great because people are familiar with the flavors.
yeah, it's
so-
it's a great idea for
So
sure.
it's, would you just add a little CBD to it? It's gonna kill for sure.
Yeah, I'm just not really too sure how the like legal jargon is set up on that, because even on the website, like it says from the creator of Jelly Belly's trademark and everything, but
Yeah.
they're not. It also says at the bottom that they're not affiliated with Jelly Belly. So
Yeah, I think it's just to get the name out there, the
That's-
branding name, so
yeah.
people would trust it more.
I think that's just on
Yeah.
paper. Like on paper, they're completely separate things.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
but they want to use the clout, of course.
Yeah,
yeah,
they're
there just
using the
wasn't-
cloud, so like, or in case if they don't use the cloud, people are gonna be like, you're just regular fucking
all
jelly
marketing.
beans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll just be like typical jelly bellies that you see, or jelly beans. That
I
you
hope
see.
they make some troll ass
Something like that.
flavors for these, the CBD ones, like you know those ones they used to sell with the. Fucking,
So I've heard from you they made some weird ass flavors for the regular version.
yeah, you remember
Yeah.
the
Name
back
a
then.
few.
Okay, let's not. I don't think you remember the Harry Potter ones. They're not Jelly Bellies, are they? They were, right?
They are.
had-
I think
yeah,
they were.
They
yeah.
still have those.
So they had the Harry Potter ones, and they had like the earwax flavor, like barf, vomit, and they have like gym socks flavor, like weird ass flavors like that.
Mm.
What the hell?
Yeah, dude. And then I've tried them. Have you guys tried those nasty ass flavors?
I've
Oh,
tried
for sure.
a single piece, and I was just like, no.
Of what? Of what? What
I've
flavor?
tried earwax.
I think it was a sock
Okay.
that I got.
Yeah.
I think it was a
It's
sock.
candy at the end of the day, right?
It's candy at the end of the day, but what gets you is like it's just the stank. It like
It stays in your mouth.
yeah,
Yeah.
like oh fuck, what's a candy that it just like coats your fucking mouth, dude?
like
like
a
something with
durian
like a-
candy.
Something like with
Yeah.
the juicy, like a liquid filling, but this doesn't have liquid filling. It just like coats your fucking mouth. And when they had the vomit flavor, fuck, dude.
Yeah, they do a good job making it like taste the same way that it smells.
Really?
Yeah, and
So,
it's
yeah.
like bitter sometimes, and it's like chalky sometimes if it's like the really nasty flavors. But it's hella fun for trolling, dude.
I don't know how they do it, dude.
Yeah, I don't know
Gross.
how they do that shit.
It's like
either.
making e-liquid. You get the extract of the scent
But that's
Yeah,
the
but,
thing
like,
though, is
you
they
don't-
don't
you
sell
don't-
sock flavor.
Yeah.
Sell
Like you don't
booger
like
flavor.
put socks in an extracting
it's
machine.
chemists
Yeah.
trying to match flavors of stink. Maybe it's just
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. Just a bunch of chemicals
With,
mixed
like
together.
sulfur or some shit. Like what the fuck are they using?
All right, we'll do it.
Sulfur does smell like shit though.
Yeah.
We should do it. We should do a Russian roulette with those nasty ass jelly bellies for the next episode, dude.
All
We'll
right.
see who can fucking
Gross.
yeah, but it'll be a fucking. There's like we'll put some good ones in there too, though.
True.
Like you'll still put some really tasty ones, and then most of them are gonna be shit though. That's more fun.
Damn.
Shit after shit.
Not looking forward to that.
Oh yeah, well you're gonna fucking be eating a
Well,
lot of
We
shit.
should, we should do it after lunch.
Oh god,
Yeah,
dude.
It's gonna be like someone put doo doo in your jelly beans, dude.
Oh no, dude.
Doo doo everywhere, man.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a
Jeez.
new flavor. The
Yeah,
cannabis.
So
doo-doo
do we know
flavor.
what flavors are available for?
I know what flavor this
CBDs?
is. This is a purple punch right here.
Doo doo hash.
Man. What are the flavors? Can you pull that shit up right now? Is that
Yeah.
possible?
Yeah, I can
While
pull
we
the other flavor.
For the
There's
for,
something
for the
real
for the
quick.
CBD infused only though,
Oh, for CBD infused?
Yes.
I'm just gonna spark this up right now.
because you said it was sold out.
Yeah, they sold out really, really fast. I
Yeah.
guess they sold out within like the first
It's
week.
a really familiar type of American candy, like a classic American candy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like I know it. You know what I mean?
Not just what are
But
classic,
like classic, like fucking like Snickers.
iconic? No, I wouldn't
Yeah.
say Snickers. I would say like licorice,
Yeah, like that. The
the
Twizzler,
candy corn.
Mhm.
like beef jerky.
Those are more like traditional
Yeah.
classics.
So
Beef jerky, that's not candy.
Iconic snacks.
it doesn't have a full list of the flavors,
Strawberry mango.
probably because of what we were
Strawberry
talking about
cheesecake.
earlier, because like the Jelly Belly crossover, they can't like call them what they call them, but
True. Yeah.
they
Did trademark those names.
Yeah,
Smooth.
yeah. So they have cinnamon, spicy licorice, strawberry cheesecake, and mango, amongst others. And then they have like the same way Jelly Belly has their sugar-free and their sours. It's the same kind of thing. They have like the
Ooh.
original flavors, the sours, and the sugar-free.
The strawberry cheesecake sounds delicious.
The strawberry cheesecake, that sounds hella good.
Yeah, and the mango too.
Yeah.
Can
It's
you
a-
get it right now? Wait,
No,
how much
it's sold
is that?
out.
You
shit?
can.
It's $20 a bag.
Nah. Hell
Yeah,
no.
right here.
No, that's just Jelly Bellies. The
Oh.
actual Spectrum
Well, let's say
ones
double it,
are
like 40.
$600 for 800 of them.
600.
Yep.
You
But here's the thing though, they're 10 milligrams of bean.
Oh,
So
okay.
I mean, that's
That's
pretty
it?
strong.
So
For
six-
that small of a thing, that's pretty strong.
600 for how many count? 800?
For 800.
So it's okay. It's damn near $1 a piece almost. Less than $1 a piece right now. Oh
And
no, it is a little bit more than $1.
They're assorted
Yeah.
too, so you don't get to choose
So
the flavor.
that makes sense. 36 count a bag is $40. So it's $40 a bag.
How many milligrams were those CBD pills that we took? A pop, because I popped like 6 of them.
25.
It's 15 to 25.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's 25 pop.
Okay, well I popped. No wonder I was like melting in my fucking seat last time.
People are
Yeah.
doing 1,000 milligrams tinctures.
No, they gave me okay. So the other day they gave me at the we tried. I took 5 CBD capsule pills, and
Yeah, I
then
didn't try that. Ooh, sours?
that shit was
Yeah.
fire, dude.
Sick.
Did you try CBD capsule pills yet? The ones
Mm-mm.
from there, it was pretty good, dude. Just relax your whole body.
I do want to say, when I went on my trip, I want to go back a little.
Sit.
Hey, I want to go back a little. On my trip, I actually ended up buying a CBD tinctures before I went to Thailand, and I was just using that every night, and it made my life so much
The
better.
pill or the syrup?
Yeah,
the tinctures.
The tincture works, dude.
makes
Yeah.
you
If you
sleep
get
so
1,000
much
milligram, it
Wait,
works.
is that the syrup? The dropper thingy?
Yeah, like a
Yeah,
drop.
yeah. That's why I tried that shit. I was like, holy! I never felt so relaxed. I just wanted to like.
It
do my
works.
It works
So
really
if you
well,
get-
dude.
yeah, if you're traveling, I recommend CBD.
Any
Yeah.
other type that I've tried before, like vape, whatever, and it never helped.
All right, why don't you try it again then?
No, the tincture is good.
You're gonna take a hit now. It's time.
Who?
Sitt.
No. Fuck
Coming
off.
up, guys. Come on, we need those. This guy does not want to do it until 10,000 likes. All right, let's just get him 10,000 likes so we can get a fuck. Get him fucked up.
10,000 subscriber on YouTube channel.
better do it,
and
man.
a fucking dab, okay?
Everyone wants you to fucking do it. All right, you're the only one.
Mark my word.
They're gonna call you out, dude.
I'll dab the green tea.
No.
Okay.
Matcha.
Matcha. Yeah, so it's less than $1 a piece.
for the sugar-free ones. Yeah,
Yeah.
The sugar-free ones are a little bit cheaper.
I mean, I'm down to try it, man.
800. That's even more.
or no, you're right. This is
But that's not retail price. That's
more expensive.
No, this is retail.
No. Retail price, they want you to, it says it on here, like they want you to sell it for $2 a jelly bean.
Yeah, because they're not gonna sell you a
Did you
bag
have
of
card?
800 pieces, bro. Like,
No, you have to buy 800 pieces only.
No, like for retail. That's wholesale.
That's wholesale, bro.
Yeah.
It's like Costco. You buy the box and you sell the candy.
Dude,
by
we just
itself.
cut it with regular jelly beans.
Alright, try it.
True. I mean, you can't really
can't.
tell
You
the
can't
difference.
tell, dog. Like,
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to
I would
know.
cut that shit. I
No,
would
you
cut
would
this.
not. Stop incriminating yourself.
But you
right
just
now,
you just exposed your entire scheme right now.
yourself, fucking idiot.
I don't sell drugs, okay? So,
Nah, it's fucking good one.
let
dude.
alone I don't slang CBD, so you know
Nah,
that.
honestly, the OG ones they're not powdered like this. Like these have that powder coating where it looks like it's a sour one even when it's not. So I think that would give it away right away.
I want to see like Snickers make a fucking bar, dude. Come
Oh
on,
man, this is dangerous though, man. Like if
Oh,
that's
wait,
10
okay, yeah.
milligram, if this is 10 milligram, imagine like how many jelly beans you could sit and eat.
All right, do you
a
think
city.
if big companies like Reese's, the people who are in America, Reese's, Snickers, Crunch, all these guys start doing like CBD, THC infused bars, do you think that's too? Do you think they'll get a lot of backlash because that's candy that kids love, or you think it'll be?
Well, it'll
could
be
see
sold
that.
18 and over, or 21 and over only.
Yeah, but you know, like
That's gonna be so hard to regulate.
it's
Yeah.
gonna have to be like a special green version, like a bet on the wrapper or something.
Here's how I
Yeah.
think they're getting around it though. There's not packaging shown on the
Yep.
website, and it doesn't say anything about
smart.
selling packaging. So I think they just sell you the bag of jelly beans, and then how you sell them is up to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Hmm.
I could imagine if they did something like that,
Kind of
Hershey's would
sketch.
they just play the same kind of game.
That sounds like buying a fucking boat of pills and then you just
I think
it looks like it.
I mean, that
you
would
just
be.
slang it one piece at a time.
I would
looks
love
like
to
a bunch
eat
of
all those
pills.
candies in like an edible form. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, they sold
Can
out
you buy it
fast,
now?
though.
Yeah,
They're
you
in
can.
stock again. They sold out really quick, but
Yeah.
they've got like 10 of the regular ones, like 14 of the sour, and I didn't check the sugar free. But they still got some.
Actually, I just remember. I think 10 milligrams per piece is the maximum per piece you can have of per milligram.
Makes
Per
sense.
piece.
The regulation on that shit.
What a regulation?
That's
Okay.
some bullshit, dude.
That makes sense.
Okay, just get a handful. That's like 100 already.
It's either max, definitely the max.
Dude, I could tackle a lot of jelly bellies
Nick,
in
you,
one
you
sitting.
can't tackle nothing.
That's why I feel like
that's
that
the
would be
guy
a
who
lot.
doesn't even want to
Nick.
fucking smoke.
Stop it.
Oh, Sitt, you lost. You lost on this one, dude. Everyone's probably shitting on
You're
you
gonna take
right
that dab at 100 followers.
now. Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
Stop
by the
it.
way, leave a comment for fucking Sitt missing a beard.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, who's this guy?
Who
I
is
bet
this
everyone's
guy?
confused. Like, what happened to Sitt?
The villain is gone. Okay, so
Yeah, he's a
it's a happy
little
sit now.
He's a little Thai boy right now.
little Thai boy.
Like you fucking shaved off 10 years.
I
This
know,
is what
man.
happens when you leave, dude. All right, he fucking shaves his beard and shit. And
No,
I had it completely like gone.
I've seen it before.
no, you know what's fucking funny?
Fucking
When
hilarious.
the day he shaved, right? Everyone at the office fucking asked, "Who the fuck? Who the fuck is this?" Even Cris was like, "Hey man, what the fuck happened to you, dude?"
That's funny.
Mystery guy right here. I can't say what Michelle called him, but I'll tell you off camera.
He called me a girl version of Justin Bieber.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
But not in those words though.
No, I understand. Yeah.
You
Yeah.
get it?
God damn.
What
Fuck,
do you guys
so-
think about this blunt, man?
Smells good.
pretty good.
I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of old, but
2 months.
It's
we didn't pick up
it's,
this week.
it's harsh, yeah.
Yeah, it's really fucking harsh. It's purple punch, so
But I mean, it got the job done. I think.
yeah, it's working. And we put the glass. It's basically we rewrapped the fucking Hollywoods because the paper it broke, so we just rewrapped it with raw paper.
I-
We're using the
And
I do
dope
like
paper.
those filters though. They use some really dope filters in those.
these right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How's the airflow on that? MTL?
Loose. No, it's
Wide open?
It's DTL, bro.
That's DTL?
for sure.
We need to get a. Wait, Avengers comes out in 2 weeks, right?
26. Right?
26. All right, I need to go get those tickets. I know you got your tickets, right? Or Daniel got the tickets.
So all of you guys plan on.
Daniel's
watching
always-
it
hey,
Hey,
first
you know,
week?
have you ever
Yeah.
noticed Daniel always gets fucking tickets? Like,
nah,
ahead of
but
the time, dude.
he's ahead of the game.
He's
Why don't we
fucking
play a
prepared,
game?
bro?
Why don't we play a game? If you can name one character that die in the end game, you win some free endo wrapping papers.
Okay.
Sounds good?
There's a fucking challenge.
Is that leave it in the comments?
Leave it in a
YouTube.
comment before the
YouTube.
26th. Okay? Through our social
you
media
can't
channels.
because it's already out in Asia, dude.
No?
Isn't it?
I don't know.
Dude,
Oh,
it's
it's not?
I don't know. I thought it was an American movie. I thought we get priorities for that shit.
No, usually Asia releases first, right? For movies. Most of the time, I believe.
Sometimes.
I think because they're ahead in terms of time.
No,
Probably.
I know because I thought it was certain days. I remember movies came out like two weeks ahead of you.
Yeah, fucking Pokemon.
Well, I don't know. No, there was a few movies because then I remember seeing my friend's snaps on.
Yeah, some.
and then I'm like, wait, what the fuck? It's already out.
Some European movies, I think, in Asia.
I don't understand why they would do that though.
But okay, how about this?
Like we made that shit.
We'll do it. Let's
Over
do it
here.
like.
Yeah, it's weird like that because I need big ticket like movies.
Let's
Few
cap
of
it on 24th then.
24th.
24th.
I don't know,
If
man.
you can name one person that would die, like really, really die in the end game,
Sitt.
you win some
Sitt's
free
dying.
swags.
I mean, yeah. Okay.
Let's get that.
Are you gonna order your
Alright.
tickets though?
Comment your answer in any of our
Yeah, they got it.
channels. No, they don't.
They got it. They got that comment for sure.
And like and subscribe our YouTube channel if you want to see me go ham.
Are you gonna pre-order your tickets and shit or no?
I
Yes.
just realized, I told you guys earlier before we started recording that I was going to watch it the second week. I just realized I'm going to have to watch it like first week
Why?
Why?
What's the second week?
because we're going to need to talk about it.
Oh yeah, dude. Fuck. But
Okay.
damn, what
Fuck.
if I need to go? I gotta watch it.
I'm
ASAP,
gonna
dude.
try to get the tickets that Daniel got.
Well, we can't talk about Game of Thrones because this fucking guy never fucking started it.
I started already.
Yeah, no, but how far are you now? Episode 2?
Like-
it's too late, dude. It comes out. Isn't it come
7
out
or
next
8?
week? It's too late.
It's too hard, dude.
It comes out next week, I think.
It gets more interesting, like you said, because the first 2 or 3 episodes are like didn't make sense to me.
You just gotta
Oh,
rewatch it.
Yeah.
You need time.
Like the full first season is like one big episode.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
It's
I don't know
really
the
slow.
names. Like it's so hard to remember names.
Oh man, it's not that hard.
At the beginning, it's hard to remember names,
Yeah.
but the more you watch, because I'm like, how the fuck am I gonna? I put off watching it for the longest time. I didn't watch till season 6 came out, and I was like, fuck, dude, I don't remember all these names and shit.
Because you need to get used to seeing the face.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
you'll start to put a name to
Yeah,
it.
that's exactly what it is.
You know, I'll binge it tonight, and for the
If you
rest
can
of the week.
remember all these car names and models, you can remember a few faces.
That's
bro.
cars, bro. That's
Same
me.
thing. You look at it, you know what it is. Same shit.
It only
Trust me,
seems
bro.
like it because they're telling multiple stories at
Yeah.
a time. You know what I mean? But
Yeah,
it circles
it
back.
does feels like
it
that.
circles back and it gets faster once you know everybody. But they have to be longer to
Think
establish
you don't even
characters
watch
and
it
shit,
though,
man.
dog.
What you talking about?
Hey,
Wait,
you don't
next
watch
week
it
does it
like
come
4
out?
times.
When does it come out again?
It's
next
like
week, right?
a week, yeah. It's
Yeah.
like 7
Yeah.
days, 8
Hey,
days.
you never call out a Game of Thrones fan about them not watching, right? You
Oh,
saw
dude,
what happened.
I watched
bro.
the fuck out
This
of
is
that.
a guy.
I've seen it.
This is why you know he doesn't watch that shit because this is the guy.
It's
This
like
is that
busting
guy,
his
dude.
balls.
You're that guy, man.
Every season that releases, I rewatch the whole thing over. So
Really?
it's like I've been watching. Yeah.
Are you a fan?
All right.
yeah. We rewatched it
all
like a
watch
week
it.
ago
I'm
in
not
the
gonna
house.
lie. I never watched season 1 over again though.
Yeah, I don't like season
Like
1.
you know, if
I'm not gonna
I
lie.
still do it.
you, like
I-
you
I
wear
wanna
Game of,
see
you, would you wear
Ned's
Game of Thrones
Head
shirts?
get chopped.
I don't need to wear their shirts, but I just like
Yeah,
the
I don't-
show. Like I enjoy the show.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying, like big, like there are fans, right? And there are like collectors.
okay.
Like,
Yeah.
people are
Okay.
really into it.
I mean,
Yeah, not that. I just love like the show is great.
Okay.
like if someone gifted me like a little fucking like little one of these in Game
Yeah.
of Thrones, like a little figurine, yeah, it's cool.
But you wouldn't
know?
buy, right?
I have a Daenerys one.
I think it's cool.
Fucking sick.
Would you buy Game of Thrones figures?
If I was a collector, yeah.
If you're a fan,
Yeah, we
Yeah.
love the show. It doesn't mean you have
Is
to
it-
buy their shit.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
what kind
But
of
like
shit is
I
that?
I didn't like I have one Daenerys one and that's it. But I still love the show.
Dude, if we,
Okay.
if
I don't
ev-
need to collect all of them.
If think about if what he said, if everyone,
because I would go ham on that.
if
shit I
everyone
like
goes
it.
ham on everything they liked, everyone would be broke as fuck.
That's why
Yeah.
I'm broke as fuck.
Okay, well that's the problem then. Guess what? Less hobbies, man.
I know.
Yeah,
And
There's
when,
we're
when
getting
Chris,
some life lessons.
when
to
Chris
Sid
showed
right
me
now.
the drone last night, I couldn't stop thinking about it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
This is
dude.
what Sid dreams about.
I
He has,
sent, I sent him
I'm a big fan of Iron
Sid
Man.
gets
It's a
fucking
good one.
wet for tech.
I sent him a picture of a drone that looked like a Iron Man suit.
But it's a legit drone. Though.
It's like it's something that you can actually
Did
buy.
he get fucking hard? He was like,
Dude, he was like,
I'm fucking
fuck.
rock hard right now. That's what he replied.
I'll show you what I'm buying after this fucking podcast.
It's
I'll show you.
he got a yeah. Okay, we'll see it. All right, we'll just talk about it. If we could talk about the last season, if we could talk about the last season, and then we'll just whatever. Sid just listen in on that shit.
Yeah, for sure.
I'll ask questions. Of
All right,
course,
I mean, if people want to hear it, if they don't, then fuck it, we won't.
Yeah.
they want to hear it.
True.
All right. Well, I know that thing's still going, but I think we're about out of time. So Thank you for joining us on this episode of the 8th Hour,
Thanks, guys.
and we'll see you next time.
Pay.